Hey, welcome to Classic Performance, and today we are in a very special place. We are in Mexico, and one of the great things about being in Mexico is there's no laws, there's no limits. And what that means is we're going to do a little high-speed driving. And one of the two things we brought with us to Mexico, our Neighbor Rich T-shirt. Go to InShaneDesigns.com, InShaneDesigns.com. Get you a Neighbor Rich T-shirt because we want to support Neighbor Rich, and Neighbor Rich needs a mid-year Corvette, a 63 through 67 Corvette. So we brought our 67 Corvette with us to Mexico, our Neighbor Rich shirt, and we're going to do a little driving video. We did a walk around of this car to show you what's very unique about a 67 and this particular 67 a little while back. I'll put the link in the description below and also put an end screen so you can check out the video about this particular car. So we're not going to go into that right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to go do a little high-speed driving and show you what it's like to drive a 1967 Corvette, all original matching numbers, just like it would have come off the showroom floor in 1967. So let's get going.
Yep,
We'll give it a whirl. Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
I think we got a car coming here too.
Yep.
Oh, it must be on the highway. Yeah. shift from first to third gear and just lollygag around. And these 67 Corvettes, you really sit up in Corvettes like this 67 coupe. Plenty of room back here for taking luggage and that sort of thing. Easy to get to. Car's super easy to drive. Shifts easy, great driving position, and a great value. You know, these cars are only going up in price. So if you're kind of on the fence about a mid-year Corvette, you could get into a 63 or 64 convertible for probably a fairly reasonable amount of money. As you go up to the 65, 66s, they get a little more expensive, and the 67 is one of the most desirable years, if not the most desirable years, for several reasons. But that is only trumped by the 63 split window. But you got to keep in mind the 63 split windows, little older interior. They updated that in 65, and it's got drum brakes all the way around. But you know, nothing beats a 63 split window, and they bring the big money. But after that, your 67s are probably second in line in terms of value. So there's a lot out there. Do some shopping, know what you're looking for, and I think if you get a mid-year Corvette, you're going to be absolutely thrilled with it. I've been thrilled with this one, and easy to work on. Parts are plentiful and inexpensive, and I use Zip Corvettes, Zip parts, Zip performance parts, and that's what I use to get my restoration parts whenever I might need one, but don't need too much. And as I mentioned, this is an original car, original interior, door panel seats, and that sort of thing. But you know, here in Mexico, we like to let her rip though too sometimes. So let's. You can't beat a 4-speed in one of these. They do come with, you can get an automatic transmission too, with a Power Glide, which is the 2-speed transmission. You can get a Power Glide transmission in one of these. I don't recommend it, it hurts the value, but there's some very nice Power Glide cars out there for sale. So if you're interested in a mid-year and you're on a budget, look for a 63 or 64 Power Glide. And you know, if it's not an original matching numbers car, turn that thing into a 4-speed. Not very difficult to do. This car here is running a Muncie M21 4-speed, M21 close ratio, and I always like to kind of double clutch and downshift. Not many people do that because all these transmissions, of course, are synchronized, and you really don't have to do that. But I like to rev match, and this, of course, has no auto rev match like the C7 Stingrays and, of course, the C8s. And so you got to rev match this thing yourself, double clutch it, and upshift, downshift, just like that. So I always like to rev match. Don't put a lot of stress on my synchronizers. But these M21s can hold up to a lot of abuse. You know, downshifting with or without double clutching and rev matching. So anyway, we're just tooling along. We'll put her in 4th gear. So we appreciate your support. And if you like classic cars, trucks, boats, airplanes, barn finds, we got a couple more of those coming up. If you want to get yourself a Neighbor Rich t-shirt, InShaneDesigns.com. And I did want to thank my photographer for those flybys, the white Ford Bronco. Go check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff going on as well. So check out the white Ford Bronco on Instagram. Get your Neighbor Rich t-shirt, support Neighbor Rich and getting his mid-year Corvette. And he's going to get one. A lot of pressure on do so, and you can help by getting a Neighbor Rich t-shirt. So anyway, that's going to do it for us here on Classic Performance, but be sure to tune in next time because we've got some more barn finds and a lot of interesting things coming up. We might be sticking with the muscle cars here for a little while too. So anyway, take care, have a great day, and we appreciate your support.